Good afternoon, everyone. We are Team 6, and today we'll be exploring how managers can motivate their employees to change their behavior, improve the performance, and this is a major challenge in today's fast-paced and feedback-driven workspaces. So, the agenda. We will start looking through the feedback, why feedback often fails. We'll explore how to reframe it, introduce tools, practices, make feedback, practices that make feedback effective, identify organizational factors and support the change, and support the change. Finally, we will share actionable steps. So let's start with the problem. So why feedback is often difficult? Is often difficult because it threatens our sense, self-ego, the ego threat, defensiveness, negativity, bias caused by people that push back or shut down when receiving criticism. According to David Rock's SCAF model, feedback can be threatened by social needs, status, certainty, autonomy, relentlessness, fairness, as well as causing a threat to response that blocks our learning. So why traditional feedback fails? So traditional feedback, it's like an annual review cause it's like a generic criticism and often comes too late and not actionable. Instead of promoting growth, can lead to fear, disengagement, or feelings of judgment, as well as employees may walk away confused or demotivated and rather just empowered, so may cause to them leaving. So the feedback trap. So when people receive criticism, their brain activates the amygdala. So it's our internal alarm system that triggers fight, flag, freeze, the response that we get. This triggers, it narrows our attention and reduces our working memory, which makes it harder to take in feedback. The Bermuda's theory, sorry, is a self-efficiency that tells us that when people feel less competent and they disengage and avoid responsibility and without that psychological safety, where people feel safe and feel safe to speak up, innovation and growth comes to stop and comes to a halt. Encourage a shift in the mindset about feedback. So instead of being criticism to be a development, we can change this by reframing the feedback as a tool of growth. It works at best when the environment is of trust and mutual respect. Managers should be specific, constructive, empathetic, balanced. Feedback should also be timed, private, and followed up. Also we should look into the psychological safety. So when managers can promote a psychological safety by being transparent, acknowledging their emotions, building trust. When employees feel safe, they are more open to reflection and learning and trying new things, even after receiving criticism. So tools and practices. We recommend a 4-level feedback model, starting from a reactive, moving to a timely and proactive, and ultimate building a peer feedback culture. Feedback doesn't have to be complex. Simple prompts like what one thing to do or different next time help shift the focus from blame to learning. So the outcome of tool and practices. So by reframing the feedback and making it a daily or even a frequent feedback review, we can create a stronger trust, faster learning cycles, and a better employee engagement. Instead of a feedback fix it, it can become to a feedback to grow, which leads for a lasting performance improvement. So organization enablers. Let's connect feedback to a larger organizational culture. So strong feedback helps people view criticism as constructive, not personal. Development plans tied to feedback create a sense of progress. When organizations communicate transparently, they improve retention, engagement, and innovation when the organization. So call to action. Summarize the key. Let's summarize the key takeaways within energy. So, what should managers do first? Reframe the feedback as a tool for development. Second, create psychologically safe spaces. And finally, equip leaders with a simple, effective tool to deliver feedback that drives change. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for your time as well. We hope this gave a practical insights of how feedback should be done and can transform individual and team performance. Thank you.